Hi, Geminis, or anyone else coming to look for Gemini. This is JJ with the Compassionate Heart School. As you can see, I've pre-shuffled your cards, so let's get started. Today's reading is going to be for the week of January 21st to January 27th. All right, so guys, I do have to be honest. As I shuffled these cards, I felt crying in my heart, so I kind of figured that there was going to be something heartbreak related to. As I'm saying this now, I'm getting from Spirit this feeling that you are, my heart feels for you because you are in a place where you feel to me like you are torn between two things. You are being torn between two things, and it's heart related, it's love related. Pretty much the two sides are that you love this person, you want to commit to them, you want to be in a position to do all those things, but you have certain addictions or certain unresolved things. It could be wanderlust, as simple as wanderlust, all the way to an addiction that is literally tearing you apart from this. Your life seems to be being rended rend in two. So let's delve a little deeper. So what I'm seeing here is that at this time in your life, you are really, and it's coming across very strongly, you're really feeling this pressure in this heart space. And I have to say, I don't know if you're able to, maybe you might have a hard time articulating that to other people or letting them know what's going on, but I'm feeling this here, and so I want to acknowledge that for you, because on the one hand you have this great love. I'm seeing that there's a love in your life, whether you're together or you're just seeing each other or whatnot, but there's a love in your life for sure. And it was hard for you, I saw. It was hard for you to surrender and to make the decision to give them love and to show them love. And I see that you have been able to do that. But on the other side of that, I see that you are really battling this inner conflict that is just getting way too big for you to continue on the way you are. Now, what is that conflict? For some of you, it may very well be an addiction of some sort that's disrupting your life. It could, or for some of you, it could be very low self-esteem that is so low. It has feelings of undeservability, that low confidence. It could also be for some of you that you have an unresolved heart wound. Maybe you're still not over an ex or some exes or whatnot. And for those of you cross-watching, and even for the Gemini that's listening, just because somebody isn't over their ex doesn't mean that they want to get back with their ex. What it means is that there's a wound that was triggered or opened or just whatever it is that still needs healing. And unless you heal that wound, you're going to be a walking wounded person, and you literally unable to move on. Okay, so it could be something as I don't even want to say as simple, because that's a big thing. And when you have a block like that in the heart space, whether it's through addictions or some unresolved wounds, and at some point they're the same, what happens is that you're not able to really bring yourself to the table. If you'll notice this card here, in this deck that I'm using, this is a very positive card. It's the Nine of Cups card. But when I use this deck, to me, this shows a disconnect. So I'm using my intuition as I read these cards. So they're showing that at this time you have a great love for somebody, or some connection with somebody, but unfortunately this inner turmoil is coming up for healing. That's why you have the wisdom of the divine feminine showing up in your card right now. What she's saying basically is it's healing time. Hey, it's healing time, because look, even though you have this wonderful love and this great stuff, look at all this other side, this addiction side. It has to be healed. This issue that's blocking you has to be healed. I do want to point out that right here you have the Devil card, here you have the Devil card, here you have addictions card. So you do need to clear this. They're showing here that whoever you're with, you've definitely given them the impression, and you may really well mean it, you've given them the impression that you are looking to commit. And so they are moving on that idea that you're going to do so. And that's part of you being a stand-up person, a stand-up guy, a stand-up woman. But again, at the same time, you acknowledge that you have this shadow, and you really need to heal it at this time, because as you can see, this person is saying, let's move on, let's go forward into this lovely new life. But at the same time, you're unable to fully go forward. Why? Because you've got this that you need to deal with. And until you deal with this situation and go through the healing process, you won't be able to fully step into the joy and the love that you like. So what Spirit is saying for you, my lovely, lovely, lovely little Gemini who deserves all the love in the world, is that you need to get to a point where you're taking a macroscopic view, and I feel that you really are. You need to get the big picture and know that right now you going on this healing journey may not even be the end of this relationship. It's you stepping into awareness that you need help, that you need to get through this, and the divine feminine here, the energy of the divine feminine is already working in your life to take care of that. I see that they're asking you to trust that there's a divine plan and to have courage. Take action with passion. What they're asking you to surrender is to surrender what is. Look, this is the fact. This happens to so many people. You want to move forward, but you can't because you have to release something. And for those twin flamies out there, God bless you guys, and even in general in any relationship, sometimes you can't really accept or appreciate what someone is offering you until you clear this, right? They're saying to surrender your addictions, and they're saying to surrender your belief in scarcity. You are more than you think. You're amazing. You have to have the confidence to get through this, because look, you've got somebody who loves you. Someone who loves you. This person is actively relying on you to make good with your idea of, and they believe you, with your idea of commitment. And you are going to be the mature person that you are this week, and you're going to turn inward and acknowledge your shadow side, okay? We all need to do it. So that's your reading for this week, and you are so wonderful. Let me help kick off that healing. Yeah, and if you'd like to delve deeper into this, please do check out my page. You have the description box below. I actually do offer readings on shadow sides. But either way, I bless you and I send you off into the light. All right, thank you. Bye.